Today we are going to learn about hydraulically most economical trapezoidal channel section. At the end of this topic, you are able to derive the equation for most economical trapezoidal channel section, and also you can able to calculate the dimensions of the most economical trapezoidal channel section. First of all, we'll see what is the most economical trapezoidal section. We oftenly talk it's a economical section. Economical section, it is a section, you can say, most efficient when it passes a maximum discharge for a given cross-sectional area. Given cross-sectional area, there is a maximum discharge, and also we can, these are the two figures you can see, okay. Also we can add to these, most economical section has minimum weighted perimeter. We can say the we can say there will be less excavation or unnecessarily large excavation is avoided. So most economic section has a minimum weighted perimeter and it involves lesser excavation. It's here involves lesser excavation for the designed amount of discharge. Many times we see, unless we can say there is a huge excavation, and it is seen that the discharge is not meant for that particular cross section. So unnecessary excavation is there. Here the best suited definition it is for the least cross section there is a maximum discharge. Following are some important criteria for most economical section for different sections, that is rectangular, triangular and trapezoidal. Definitely we are going to see the details of the most economical trapezoidal section in this class, but we must know when we can say the rectangular section is hydraulically most economical section. It is most economical when hydraulic radius is equal to half the depth of flow. Hydraulic radius is equal to half the depth of the flow. Second, for triangular section, sloping side at an angle of 45 degree with the vertical. 45 degree with the vertical. And the third one which we are going to see in this lecture, that is hydraulic mean depth is equal to half the depth of flow, and sloping side is equal to half the top width. Sloping side, here also the sloping side is there. Trapezoidal section is like this, so the sloping side is equal to half the top width. Now concentrate on the figure. This is the figure. This is the trapezoidal section. This is the trapezoidal section. Now bottom width is B. Now top width, this is the N and D. This is, you can say, this particular part, this is which is on both the side. This is on both the side. This is ND. So B plus twice ND is the top width. T is top width, B plus twice ND. Slope, you can see here, N horizontal to 1 vertical. N horizontal to 1 vertical. This is the angle subtended theta with respect to horizontal for this sloping side. So if you can find out the sloping side, we are going to calculate this. We will get one of the sloping side, I have written already, one of the sloping side is nothing but d under root 1 plus n square or n square plus 1. Okay, this we are going to calculate also. Now just now I told you the details which are written over here. We will move to the next slide. Hydraulically most economical section we are finding for the trapezoidal section. First of all, we have to we must know the relation of area and velocity to find the discharge, that is equal to, discharge is equal to area into velocity. Okay, for discharge to be maximum, see here, for discharge to be maximum, velocity must be maximum because they are directly proportional. They are directly proportional. By using Church's formula, which just now we have seen, V is equal to C under root Rs or V is equal to C under root Mi. Here I have taken some changes, M and here C under root R and M is hydraulic mean depth and I is slope. Previously also we are using here S, okay. So you can use V is equal to C under root Rs or V is equal to C under root Mi. So M is hydraulic mean depth, which we can calculate by area upon perimeter. P is weighted perimeter, where the water touches here on the sloping side, water touches. I is bed slope. For M to be maximum, for M to be maximum, perimeter must be minimum because it is inversely proportional. M is equal to A by P. So when M is to be maximum, definitely P must be minimum. Okay. So find out the area first. Find out the area. Then we will find out the perimeter. We will find out the perimeter. Put the values. Put the respective values of area and perimeter. Area and perimeter. P is equal to A upon D minus ND plus 2D under root 1 plus N square. Okay. By solving step by step, putting these values, the next step, that is, you can say for dP by dd, which is equal to 0, if we can derive it, we will get 2 under root 1 plus N square is equal to N plus 1 upon A upon D square. A upon D square. Put the value of A. We will get the equation. See here, all the steps are given to you. You just go through one step by step, and finally we will get B plus 2ND upon 2 is equal to D under root 1 plus N square. Now what is B plus 2ND upon 2? B plus 2ND, it is a top width. Top width divided by 2 is equal to D under root 1 plus N square. D under root 1 plus N square is nothing but the sloping side. It is a sloping side, and which is equal to, you can find out by N horizontal to 1 vertical. Simultaneously, the base side slope for the trapezoidal section, you can find out by this equation. Again, you can continue with this equation, dP by dN now, which is equal to 0. Put this value of P here, and we will get 2N is equal to under root 1 plus N square. N is equal to, from this equation, N will get 1 upon root 3, and root 3 is equal to 1 upon N. Take this N in the denominator, root 3 is in the left hand side, which is equal to tan theta opposite to adjacent, and which is nothing but 60 degree. Hence the best side slope is 60 degree with the horizontal. See the derivation step by step. Go through step by step. These are some criteria given to you. You can just go through for different shapes, rectangular, trapezoidal, and for semicircle. When problem will solve, it's a trapezoidal open channel section having following details. Discharge is 10 meter cube per second. Velocity is 1.5 meter per second. Here also Manning's coefficient is given to you as 0.015 for the most economical section. Find the weighted perimeter, that is dimensions we have to find out. See the figure and write down as I told you previously. First of all, data, and then go for the solution. So this equation, half of the top width, B plus N 2ND upon 2, that is a half top width, and it is equal to one of the sloping side. This is we can find out by N horizontal to 1 vertical. So put these values, we will get B in terms of D, B in terms of D, because both are unknown. We know the equation of discharge, that is area into velocity. We find out the area, it is 6.667 meters square. Then area you can find out with the equation B plus 2nd upon 2. N is 3 by 2. Okay, so D you will get, putting these values, D will get 1.78, and perimeter you can find out by B plus 2D under root 1 plus n square. Putting this value, P you will get 7.49, and here now to calculate the bed slope by using Manning's equation, V is equal to 1 upon n, R is to 2 by 3 and S is to half. Here this n value, in the n value of Manning's n given to you. The previous n, that is n horizontal to 1 vertical, that is 3 by 2, n horizontal to 3 vertical. So V you can calculate by this equation, area by perimeter, that is hydraulic mean radius 0.89, and slope, if you can put these values 0.89 and this 7.49, we will get slope as 1 in 193. So D is 1.78, P is 7.49, and S is 1 in 193. Similar equations you can calculate, you can find out by using Cheg's constant also. These are some review questions. Define the most efficient or economical channel section, and write down the equation for the most efficient or economical trapezoidal section. These are the answers. These are the references. Thank you.